Camping on snow in winter can seem a little crazy, but actually if you have the right gear, you can have the best moment of your life. Here are a few tips to encourage you to go into your next camping adventure in winter. First thing, it's really important to choose a camping spot that's far away from any exposure. So choose a place where nothing is going to slide or fall onto you. Beers in the snow, very important. You don't want to drink warm beer. First step is to compact the snow. Best is to use your skis or your split board and make an area flat as much as possible, and you let it sit 10 minutes and the snow will harden. Then it's time to build your tent. It's important that the flyer can be quite tight with the tent so it doesn't flap all night with the wind, because that's quite annoying. So now to attach the tent, you make a hole like with your shovel. No need to go super deep, especially if the snow is a bit wet. And then you take anything, it could be a little branch, and then you put them down in the snow, like sideways, doesn't need to be long. And you just cover it with snow, compact it a bit like this. Then doing a little hole for the cold is very handy, both for the cold trap, so which will kind of block the cold air at the entry of your tent, and also it will be very handy so that you can sit inside and take off your shoes and leave all the gear in there. The mattress is super important because that's what's going to insulate you from the snow and from the cold. One trick if it gets cold is that you can put an emergency blanket underneath so that it cuts the cold. And then if it's really cold, you can double, so you can have one air mattress and then one little foam mattress. Building a wall around your tent can be a really good way to protect yourself from the wind, unless it is very snowy or if it's a very big snowstorm, because then that will gather snow instead of getting rid of it. Oh, there is activity. The mountain is alive. And that's one of the good things of camping, is to watch the nature evolve and be alive, because you're in there. You're not just passing through, you're living with it. And that's the beauty of it. When you go camping on snow, no need to bring like liters and liters of water. You have all the snow in the world which you can melt. So a little bit of water at the bottom, so you don't burn your pot. Last but not least, the weapon of choice. So a little beer fondue. Getting up in the night to go to the bathroom is something that's quite horrible. Getting out of your sleeping bag feels like impossible. So one trick for that is to have an empty bottle that you can do your thing in there. If you want to dry your liners, a good thing to do is to actually take them inside your sleeping bag, because they're going to dry in there. Boiling water into the bottle, into the sleeping bag. This changes everything. Keeps you warm all night. You wake up in the morning, you even have a little bit of hot water for your tea. Good night, ladies.